Okay, this is the meeting for March 9th. Glad to see everyone here. So overview, I want to go over announcements, updates, upcoming input. For announcements, I want to say congratulations, Frankie. Frankie will become the next secretary of AAUH this fall.
Getting a lot of emails from me. So, well, hopefully you will. If not, please text me so I can send them. But yeah.
Yeah, you can't see her. Madam President's over here to the left.
Don't pay attention.
We have a new payload member. He's not here today. He has joined SCR and payload over this past week. Yeah, he's shown a lot of interest. He has a good work ethic. I think he'll be a good addition to the team. I will be onboarding him, and he will be active on the team very soon.
Shout out to the new vice president.
Thank you. Other announcements, AIAA's meeting is tomorrow at 7 p.m.
So
yeah, 3 of us in here will be giving speeches, so show out.
I mean, I'm really only going to give you food. But, yeah.
Another thing is bake sales. When we come back from spring break, we'll need volunteers. So once those dates get sent to y'all, let me know if you want to volunteer. Zenith paint job design competitions upcoming. That's still in the works, so look out for that. And then start thinking about competition. For updates, our progress report is in, waiting on feedback. I would love to go through it in lab today with y'all and hear y'all's feedback on it. Dominic has uploaded all the CAD files to the payload drive, which I'll use on right now. We're looking at possible alternatives for the 3D print of the internal parts and mounts. My lens math should be completed by the end of spring break. I'm looking forward to y'all's feedback on that. If you would like me to walk you through it, like what I'm doing today, so that you can give it an attempt, that would be cool too. Statistical analysis is looking like an easier task than expected. I know you hate stats, Frankie, but I can give a run through with the basic code I'm using. It'll be way easier than class, a lot less time consuming. And I'm open to suggestions, whatever you're doing in stats class. For upcoming tasks, I explained it kind of to y'all already, but we're doing battery life tests. So when I looked up the GoPro Hero that we have right now, at 1080p and 60 frames per second, without any extra mechanisms, like just the GoPro recording itself, it lasts 105 minutes. So I want to plug it into the power bank with the LED lights that you brought. And we're going to test the running length when it's hooked up to both before we put any mechanisms on it. And then once we ask more of the GoPro, we'll test it again. We're probably going to run that tomorrow after the meeting. And then I'll pick it up on Friday. GoPro mechanisms, I wanted to look into that. I know image stabilizations is a big thing. I want to know if y'all think there's any other mechanisms we should try out. And we should probably decide that before we do like a test with the battery. I'm looking into the exact model of the GoPro, which I found, and then Ali was looking at the instruction manual for it. And then we're thinking about doing temperature resistance tests in the heat chamber, just because that is a concern now after looking that up. I think you said 95 degrees is like the highest. So that's a bit of a concern with June in New Mexico surrounded by foam.
Was it 95 Fahrenheit or?
So that is a concern. And then internal frame, we're going to continue discussing materials. That's with design and assembly. We're probably going to do like mini trade studies over ABS, PC, and PETG. We're looking into Frankie's fiberglass idea. We discussed it a little bit before Drew showed up. I think the best way to go is to keep that same metal frame, and then we could possibly make the GoPro mount out of fiberglass and then epoxy some foam into it. And then 3D print it. But you did say that 3D printing might just be the way to go if we do.
Yeah. I mean, if we find people, I don't know. This one.
So if depending on.
But it's just like based on. Real year, we can already work with it. No, not really.
Yeah, so
thermal.
trade studies on that. And then CADs, which we're on. I'm looking to probably add Kevin to the assembly design team, so Ollie won't be on his own anymore. Lenses, I was gonna say we may begin sawing and placing. Frank already sawed one off, so we're doing good. I'm looking into I'm possibly purchasing another 60 times. You can saw off the other one. And then E. coli trials, I discussed it with them. I want to know your input. I can attempt the first culture outside of lab, perfect those procedures, and then culture that. We can do a test on that, and then I can probably walk y'all through a culture in lab. And then if I do the culture, I will probably do the culture over break. I will record that and include it with the biology session, or I will just send the recording of that. The reason behind that is we want to test like the visibility, how well the stain shows up, and then it'll help with stacking and the GoPro and stuff like that, especially seeing the quality of it. And then dampening vibrations, we discussed like grommets and washers and everything like that. I'll be getting the purchase orders in for that tonight, talking to Robbie about it. And there are little plastic pieces, like the 3D printed pieces between those. Yeah, Ollie has one. We were talking about replacing those with washers just because those are spacers. And if we can get that with washers, it would probably add more stability. And then Ollie just assembled the payload. We'll probably do some vibration simulations on that today. And then I just wanted to check in with y'all. Do y'all have any questions about today's meeting? Questions? And then how are you feeling with payload? How are you doing with classes and schedule wise? Is the pace okay? Are there improvements you would like to suggest? And if you don't want to talk about it in the meeting, we can always like meet up separately. I would like to implement new strategies. We will need to work at a faster pace, I'm thinking. We have stricter deadlines to meet. I will work harder on organizing and delegating tasks better. Do you like the way teams are split up as it is with electronics, like design and assembly, biology? Should I separate tasks more, or do you like the combined efforts that we're doing right now?
Yeah.
I feel like there's some cohesion here. It keeps us on the same page.
Yeah, I think always good to have different inputs from.
Yeah, and also like if something messes up somewhere else, then everybody knows, adjust accordingly.
Frankie, get over here. I'm not done yet. This is going on YouTube. Yeah, also, if y'all wanna check in separately, let me know how I can adjust to things so your work/learning style better, Frankie. And I just wanted to let y'all know, especially after filling out the progress report, that your input and activity is crucial and also cherished. This project could not happen without you. I love learning from all of you. There's a lot I've learned from you, and I look forward to continuing to learn from you. And I'm very proud to have y'all on my team. And hopefully we can give Kevin a warm welcome. And then lastly, have a good spring break. You're almost there. I believe in y'all. Yeah, good look on any midterms you need to take still. And keep up the great work. Don't party too hard over spring break because I need y'all when we get back. Yeah. Anything? How are y'all doing schedule wise? Pace? How's the pace? Any improvements you want to suggest in the meeting? We're good? Stop sharing my screen. That should be it.